Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my what? Welcome back to my what? Oh, welcome back to my channel. It is me. It is I. It is she. It is her. It is who? It is Rosie Rosette 2020 pal. Woo, horny, 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 horny. So, Joel Osteen, right? Joel Osteen, you know, the cute preacher. You know what I'm talking about? Joel Osteen, real cute. Oh my God, I think he's so handsome. And he knows he's cute, right? He knows he's cute. Oh, well, that's weird. It's not on his Instagram. It's not on his Instagram. I wonder why. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. Um, well, what? Okay. Well, I guess you're not going to put your dirt on your own website, right? I guess I don't put my dirt. I don't put my dirt on. Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. But apparently, his church has to pay back some loans, right? Well, how is it that Joel Osteen's church has to pay back loans? The PPP loans. Well, I don't understand. How did that happen? How is it that the church has to pay back? Oh God. You know what would be helping? Let me focus, okay? Joel Osteen PPP loans. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. It wasn't on his thing. See, this is Joel Osteen. Hi, there you go. That's the cutie. He is really handsome. Isn't he the cutest thing? He is really, that's him. Okay, that's not a cute picture of him. That's not a cute picture of him, but okay. I'll show you the picture anyway. Okay. A Houston megachurch led by celebrity pastor Joel Osteen will return all 4.4 million. Why are you returning it? 4.4 million it received in forgivable loan from a federal government last year through its Paycheck Protection Program, PPP, according to Houston Chronicle. After Osteen and his church received widespread criticism from those who felt the loan was unnecessary. Oh, okay. Osteen Lakewood Church received the funding in late July of 2020 after going months without the ability to collect substantial donation, church spokesman said. Well, where don't y'all don't have like a fund, a church, a house fund? Don't they have a church? Don't they have like a build up or something? And why couldn't you guys get donations from people, through PayPal or Cash App? The money went toward paying the church's 368 employees with non-reporting going on to Osteen, but the church and its lead pastor were nonetheless shamed by taking the loan. Lakewood is the biggest megachurch in the U.S. Oh, I didn't know that. With an average weekly attendance of 43,500 worshipers, according to the database from the Hartford Institute of Religion Research. Lakewood started resuming in-person services by mid-October 2020 after shutting down in March. Like many organizations temporarily shattered by the pandemic, this loan provided Lakewood Church short-term financial assistance in 2020, ensuring that its approximately 350 employees and their families would continue to receive a paycheck and full health care benefits. The loans were designed to help business maintain existing staff through the pandemic, but several large businesses opt to return the loans after many blasted them unnecessarily. Among the companies returning loans were, okay, we don't need to know about the other loans. Okay, many were upset with Lakewood's loan given Osteen's lavish lifestyle, which includes driving a Ferrari sports car and living in a mansion reportedly valued $10.5 million. Yeah, he should be shamed. Because isn't that the same guy when there was a flood? Remember all the floods that were going on in Houston, and he didn't want to open up the church? Remember that? Remember how he didn't want to open up the church? Oh, karma is a mother. Karma. And I thought it was for a business, but is a church, since it's nonprofit, are they able to, I mean, are they reliable? Like they don't have a building fund or emergency fund or whatever. But if he can live in a $10 million home and drive a Ferrari, then people, they gotta, don't they have an emergency fund at the church? If it's 43,000 people going there a month, let's say, and people give 10,000, that's 400,000 a week. Okay? That's if just people give $10. All right? But don't you guys, I don't understand, don't you guys have a 6-month emergency fund? And how can he afford a $10 million home being a preacher? Well, them tides must be really high. But if the tides are so high, Joe Osteen, I know you got a savings account. So you're telling me that you couldn't fund your church employees. Here's his wife. She's cute. You're meaning to tell me that you couldn't fund your employees for a couple months, at least 3 months. At least 3 months. But yet you could ride that Ferrari. And you won't open up them church doors when it's a flood, baby. Y'all, okay, if there's a flood in Houston, don't go by Lakewood. Don't do it. You won't be able to get in, but I thought that's what churches are for. The mega church. Isn't that the biggest mega church? You just said, the article just said it's the biggest mega church in the United States, but yet the biggest mega church in the United States can't open up the doors in time of need. But yet they can get a loan. And he can drive a Ferrari and live in a $10 million home. Now, you know, $10 million in Houston goes a long way. Now, I'm not saying that the pastor of the biggest mega church in the U.S. needs to live in a shack. But what I am saying is that you got to walk the walk and talk the talk. You can't be walking the walk and talking the talk, and you living large, driving a Ferrari in a $10 million home and get PPP loans. Okay? And you don't open up the church when your parishioners need you. Nah, Joe, come on now. You can do better than that. You know what? He should be a politician. I think he would be a great politician. Just as shiesty as all outdoors. Just as shiesty. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep that $2 million house with a Ferrari. But yet not open up the church doors when there's a flood and devastation in the area. See, when that happened, I was like, oh no. He's cute, but he's a crook. He got them devilish ways, allegedly. And after I heard about him not opening up the church for whatever reason, even though people, the whole town was flooded, I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with Joel and that pretty smile and them beautiful eyes. No, I'm done. Because that's why God blessed you with the mega church, to help those in time of need. Now, if you can't do that, guess what? I'm done. I don't want to have anything else to do with you, because you're a fraud. And they got $4.4 million. Well, how much is in their emergency fund? And what is the emergency fund for? If you're bringing in, what, $400 million a year, at least. Let me see. How much do they probably bring in 10, 20,000. You know what? That's what Google was for. Let's find out what's the annual income. Let's see. What is annual income? I'll look at his annual income and then we'll go from there. Okay. Osteen is estimated to have a net worth of over $50 million, with his church taking 43. Okay, so I was a lot off. So the church takes in $43 million a year, but he's worth 50. Okay, so let's say that his salary is $1 million a year. Let's just say that. Give or take. Give or take. Right? The official Joel Osteen net worth is over 60 million. Okay. Well, I mean, you're touring, the books, the income from the church for being the pastor. So if it's 43 million, maybe he gets 4 million a year, maybe $400,000 a month. That's a lot. That's a lot to be a pastor. That's a lot, but okay, fine, fine. But if you have 60 million, why are you getting a PPP loan from the government? Where is the emergency fund? That's all I want to know. Where is the church's emergency fund? Where is the building fund? Where is the emergency fund? I don't get it. I don't get it. But you know what? That's not my business. That's why I don't go. Bye.